Hi everyone, Hervin here. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Business Update video series where every day I come on and I share what I worked on today in our business, the biggest problem that I am trying to solve, the lessons that I am learning. It is Friday night, March 28th, 2025, and the biggest bottleneck in our business is generating clients, attracting new clients, signing up new clients. So to fix that, I've been working on our marketing for our company. I've been trying different iterations of different marketing funnels, advertising campaigns, different marketing strategies. Recently, like 2 videos ago, I paused the ads that I had running because they were attracting the wrong leads. And now I am about to switch it up because in the past, I tried this similar advertising strategy and it worked. So I'm going to see if it works again. So the strategy is simple. I'm going to create a case study. Well, I have already created a case study. So I am going to be promoting a case study through Facebook ads. So it kind of looks like this. I have an ad out there that says, hey, check out this case study from one of our clients who had amazing success. See how they did it. They go to a landing page that says, hey, get this case study. They fill out a form with their name, phone number, and email. From there, they're going to land on a page that gives them their case study, but at the same time says, hey, do you want our help with attracting more students? Book a call below us. So let me just show you here what I am talking about. So I created this strategy right here inside Miro. So you can see here, this is what you're not seeing the ad here. I wrote the ad copy today. I'm going to walk you through the ad here in a second, but you can see here it says case study from 280 students to over 600, the 5 steps that help Shauna double her dance studio enrollment in a saturated market. Inside this case study, you'll find how Shauna attracted new students consistently, an automated follow-up process, how Shauna was able to get her time back, right? And a picture of Shauna right here with her students. Download the case study. So I created that inside Miro first because I like to sketch things out and find out what it's going to look like before committing to it. And then the page after says, want us to help you attract 34 to 100 new students in the next 90 days. Schedule a 15-minute call so that we can tell you how our program works, right? So that, and then a schedule below. So this is what I thought this should look like. And you can see here today, I created the pages. This is the page now, the real page. So it says the same thing. And then when people click here, download case study, boom, it opens up this form where now people can input their name, phone number, email, and click here, download case study. And then from there, when people add their information, they go to this page. It says your case study is at the bottom of this page. And it says, want us to help you attract 34 to 100 new students in the next 90 days. Schedule a 15-minute call so that you can see how our program works. And then, they can schedule here a call, a 15-minute call, and that's it. And so then they get the case study at the bottom of this page. Now, I learned this from watching one of Alex Hormozi's company, the company that made him successful. It's called Gym Launch. I saw him do something like this where he said the case study is at the bottom of this page, and he makes you scroll through a bunch of testimonials before you get to the case study so that you're more willing to jump on a call and see the success that other clients have had. So I did the same thing. You can see here, here's what our clients have to say. Boom, a bunch of testimonials here and just a bunch of video testimonials here from our clients talking about their success. So people need to scroll through this to eventually, like even these are testimonials, all of these are testimonials. There are quotes from inside the interview here of their success, talking about their results, and then talking about who's this call for, what we'll be covering. At the bottom, it's like, okay, here's your case study. When people click on this button, they go directly to the case study and they'll be able to access it from there. But the goal here is that when people land on this page, ideally they book a call. So in the past, for the other campaign that I had tried, I think I had 140 leads or something like that and about 25 or 28 calls, which wasn't bad. So let's see, maybe this will work as well, hopefully. So that'll be exciting if this works. And so I've got the case study ready. Today, I also wrote the ad copy. So you can see here, you're a direct response copywriting expert. So I created a prompt so that AI can write the copy for me. So I wrote this prompt. I always kind of start the same way. By the way, best practices I've learned to add here. Oh no, I made it disappear. My Wi-Fi is down right now. So anyway, I guess you'll you'll see it. Let me just show you here inside Claude. I add the delimiters right here: role, goal, tasks, context, outline. So you can see here, you're a direct response copywriting expert. You write in a way that deeply resonates with the ideal avatar. You use simple language that is easy to understand. Help me write ad copy to promote Shauna's case study. Read the ideal client description. So I have a client description that I wanted to read. Then create the ad following the outline, and I gave it an outline. So the reason why I give it an outline is because I think ChatGPT or any AI does better when you tell it the structure that you want. And so before I did this, I didn't want the AI to come up with a copy from scratch, because when you do that, it usually ends up sounding pretty terrible and the logic doesn't flow as well as I wanted to. And so what I did is I thought of myself, like, what would I want to go into this ad? Like, so I thought, okay, I want to start with meet Shauna. Shauna is in a saturated market, kind of like her backstory. There are 16 studios in a 16-mile radius around her studio. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people come to us, they think like we can't grow because there's competition. So I wanted to show Shauna has competition. For 6 years, Shauna had been trying to reach 300 students. Her goal is 300 students, but her highest number she ever reached was 280. She was working hard. She was working with a marketing company, but she wasn't growing. Was it the competition? Did she reach her studio's potential? So I'm just kind of painting the picture to show people like, hey, this is where she was at before. Here, she had a lot of competition. She was doing the right things, but she wasn't growing. Now, fast forward to now, Shauna has not only reached her goal of 300 students, she surpassed it by far. Shauna reached a new record of more than 600 students enrolled. On top of that, Shauna gained a lot of her time back, which she now enjoys with her 2 daughters. And she did this despite it being in a saturated market. So what changed? We helped Shauna implement 5 steps. To explain what these 5 steps are, I created a case study detailing Shauna's transformation and what made her successful. If you're a studio owner looking to enroll more kids for your classes, then check out this case study. Boom. So that's kind of like the way I am imagining it. And so using Claude, it gave me a few different variations. Well, I said, I like it. Can you give me another variation that's more straightforward and less dramatic? I said here, hey, be less dramatic, because it sounded a little dramatic. And then I tweaked it so you could see here, here are the I asked it also to give me some headlines, which it gave me. You could see here, it gave me a ton of headlines. And then I just kept the ones that I liked. And I got 3 variations out of it, which sound a little bit differently than what I just said, but in a good way. Like, instead of starting with just meet Shauna, it told me like, okay, start out with like, oh man, I made that disappear too. Start out with like the hook, which is, let me just show you here. From 200 to 600 plus students, how one studio owner doubled her student enrollment in a saturated market. Like, I like that, to start out with a very powerful headline to captures people's attention. And then the ad is going to be a picture of Shauna, like the same one that I showed right here. This is probably going to be the ad as well. So anyway, I'm going to be launching these ads pretty soon. That's what I worked on today. I just got this all together. I'm super excited to launch this campaign. And now, so that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I also wanted to show you this that I thought was funny. You could see here that one of the things that I had tried in the past is to launch an advertising course for dance studio owners to teach them how to launch advertising campaigns for them and how to generate leads using organic marketing strategies. I called it Student Attraction Volume 1 and Student Attraction Volume 2. And my thought is like, okay, I'm going to sell a $27 course. And then when people buy, then I'm going to offer them a free trial. So that way, when we use the money that was from the sales of the courses to then pay for the ads and then hopefully get people to sign up for a free trial after. So it wasn't working as well. I made like 6 sales, but it cost like $200 per sale or $240 per sale. And I didn't have a good idea of, okay, how am I going to turn these people from buying a $27 course into a client? I didn't have that idea. I hadn't thought about it in my mind. I'm like, how am I going to get these people to do that? So anyway, funny enough, today I got an ad from that company that I just mentioned earlier, Gym Launch, who Alex Ramosi runs. And I think they figured it out because I got hit with this ad right here that says gym owners create a profitable ad in less than 30 minutes. You can see here the ad. Gym owners, we spent 10 years documenting every framework we've used to create ads that fills gyms. Now you can have access here too. Inside you'll discover how to build ads from scratch, effective ad budgeting, offers that stick, see what's working, our secret funnel, $1 billion ad course is a key to filling your gym once and for all. Stop wondering where your next lead will come from. Grab it below. There's a bunch more frameworks in there. So they're now going with this angle, and you can see here when I clicked here on this page, it opens this up. So this is like a long sales letter, and this is the same thing that I had literally thought of from before that I had just tried. Like the only difference is, so I watched this video. I'm not going to play it here just for the sake of time, but what I thought was, so what they did is, like, when you buy this $27 course, they set you up with what's called an implementation call. So what that means is they're going to go and review like your advertising strategy. It's essentially a sales call, what I would imagine. So it's pretty clever. The fact they're framing it as like, hey, you're going to have somebody help you implement the strategy, show you which videos to watch, but I'm sure that it is a sales call. And then you can see here, $27, $197. It's literally the same. Like, I thought of this. I wish I could open it up over here, but my Wi-Fi is down, but it's exactly what I had thought, which is cool. I mean, every one of these frameworks can be like, you could get new leads with selling courses. You could get new leads with a webinar, with a long form VSL, with a long form sales letter, with a case study. They've done case studies before many times with the lead magnet. So all of these things could work. Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that they they also, and I even chose the same price point. So yeah, that's about it. That's what I worked on today. Hopefully I can launch these ads over the weekend. I'll keep you posted. Maybe I have some results before we go to the Alex Hormozi event here pretty soon. Yeah, thank you all so much for listening. See you all tomorrow. Bye.